still at the beach. A trip I wasn't sure I was going to take when I woke up Tuesday morning. But here we are, Thursday night, and I'm camped in my SUV back on my friend's property on the beach. So, I took the state skills certification test for CNA on Tuesday morning, and I passed. Yay. And now I've been waiting to get to a good place where I have Wi-Fi so that I can take the written test and then apply for the state certification. And I want to make sure that I get everything I need to do in person before I start heading south. So, back to the test. I took the test on Tuesday, and when I left, I was just feeling really good and had some indications from the instructor that I had probably passed. So, the place that I had to take the test at was 2 hours to drive south. So I drove halfway, stayed overnight at a rest stop, went to a gym to shower and change, and then went to take the test all before 8 a.m. So at about 9:30, when I was done testing, I was thinking, where would I go next? Because my client passed, so I don't really have a job to go to. And I didn't really have anything going on other than hanging out with friends. So I decided to go the other direction and head back to the beach. So I booked an Airbnb. Totally out of my budget, but I did it. It was cheap compared to most, and it was nice. So for 2 nights, my dog and I stayed there and relaxed and actually had some decent sleep and just cuddled. And I think we both were able to let our guard down and just really relax for, I won't say 2 days because, you can't check in until like 3 or 4 and then you gotta check out at 11. It's really not a full 24 hours. I don't know how they get away with that. Anyway, when we checked out of the when we checked out of the Airbnb, I didn't know where I was gonna go, so I got my friend's dog and took their dog and my dog to the beach to romp in the sand and the surf. And then when I got back, I went to have dinner, and I took a beautiful, romantic sunset stroll on the beach with my dog. It was, I don't know what the equivalent word for romantic would be. Delightful, charming, soulful, beautiful. It was just, I don't think that Ivy felt it, but I felt like it was a bonding moment for us to be enjoying the sunset. Like, we literally enjoyed long walks on the beach together at sunset. We ate dinner together on the beach at sunset. I mean, come on. That's my partner. That's my bestie. My bestie poops in bushes and sometimes likes to eat dry crab shells. Yeah, that's my bestie. Yeah, I claim her. Like that video reel that you see of women who you're like, usually when Dr. Phil says, that's your man? And then she's like, yep, I'm gonna claim him. Yeah, that's my man. I stand by him. Oh, if you guys have seen that meme video, that's how I feel about my dog. Like, that's my girl. I stand by her. Yep, her and all of her weirdness. We get to talking about my dog. So after a beautiful sunset on the beach, I came back to my friend's place, and there are some other people camping on their property as well. So we hung out. We had a really good conversation for, I would say, 3 different generations of people who all live in some sort of home on wheels. All 3 of us live full time in a home on wheels. It's weird when you think about it. Like, it's really weird when you think about it, but earlier when I was driving here, I was thinking, I'm lucky that I've been able to enjoy this lifestyle for as long as I have. Like, my money is almost out, is running out, almost gone. I don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage through the rest of the year. I'm going to have to work really hard. But I've been able to coast for a long time, being okay. I've been really blessed to be able to enjoy this. Like, if I died tomorrow, I've done a lot. So many of my friends are still in the same spot. No, like, judgment, but just showing, like, how different my life is of what it could have been. I guess I don't have to compare myself. I would have been working 9 to 5, angry and miserable, thinking that my sole mission in life is to find a partner to spend my life with and eventually travel, but we would both have full-time jobs just trying to make it in the city, and our joys would be going to, like, the farmer's market around the corner and saving up for, you know, maybe in 3 years doing a big trip somewhere. No, because in the meantime, I've done some really cool stuff. I stood by someone's side while they took their last breath. I walked naked in the desert with my dog. I went to a place called Slab City, the last lawless land in the country. I've heard stuff growl at me in the forest. I have made friends with someone who couldn't tell me their real name because they were part of a crime family from New York. Their words, not mine. I've sat in my hammock and saw shooting stars. I purchased a whole ass property. Like, I am a property owner. I bought a business. I don't know if it's going to be successful because I've never run it, but I bought one. I've met amazing people. I've met a support system that I just adore, and that really supports me and gets me. One of my closest friends is a 79-year-old man, Vietnam veteran, who shows up to my bonfires on acid. I don't think that I could trade this for a life with a big salary, sitting behind a desk, sighing because Sharon in the other department was a bitch, or I perceived it that way, and so now we're not going to talk to each other at the retirement party. Like, what? That was my life. Being excited because we had a meeting so we would get free bagels. Having meetings and after COVID video meetings with people on things that really could be settled with an email. Looking out the window, planning on my calendar with my friends on what we're going to do, but we all have these full-time jobs, so we really have to do some hard coordinating. And then when you add in a family, or they have kids, then you're just never going to see them because we're all just super busy working, and then they have to figure out what their husband's scheduled. Like, what? Where now I could just be riding my bike back to my house and see my neighbors outside and stop, and next thing you know, I'm having dinner and sitting around a bonfire at night, and then leaving home with some goodies from their freezer. Just on a whim. I'll be poor. But I love that if we're heading out day drinking at the one or the two pizza places in town, that my friend can pick me up on their side by side, and we just drive down in the wash to get to the pizza place, so that when we get drunk and drive home, we're not on any roads, so there's not driving drunk. It's so country, and I fucking love it. I'm just really grateful that I've had this chance, I guess. I don't even know what the point of this recording was when I started. I don't know how the rest of this year is gonna go. Things are probably gonna get hard financially pretty quickly, and I might start to forget that it's gonna be temporary, and that I'm doing what I'm doing to keep what healed me and what's continuing to heal me, and to keep that stress-free lifestyle that I've grown to love. When it gets hard, maybe I want to come back and listen to this and remember when I used to just remember. So I'm gonna end this because I have to make my bed in the back of my SUV and then pee in a container and wash my face with some wipes and head to bed. I'm grateful to even have a phone. So I always just say fuck around and like my trash phone, thanks for listening, but I have a phone. So thanks for listening to my little cracked phone and staying in there.